What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and today we are in Tokyo. We will be, I guess, driving around or being driven around. I'm not really sure what the itinerary is today, but we're gonna head on out, get to stretch out these new shirts. All right, well, let's go. Okay, we are in a place called Yunohara, I think. This is like a rest area, like Spasa. They have a Starbucks here, a bunch of restaurants, restrooms. We are on our way to Mount Fuji. So I just found out what our itinerary is and the surrounding areas. It's a bit foggy, so I don't know if we're going to see anything, but there's a lot of cars here. So I guess it's a major, like a major rest area for people traveling in this part of the area. Today we did experience a lot of traffic for the first time, but it is a Saturday, so I guess there's a lot of tourist people heading out this way. So I got my coffee. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, and then we're gonna continue on. We are at our first destination. It is a pagoda. It is a good amount of steps to go up, and I believe we might be able to see Mount Fuji from here, but we shall see. Clouds are starting to come in, and my knee has improved a little bit. It's kind of swollen. I took some ibuprofen last night. It was getting bad last night, but these steps should be okay, hopefully. They got food trucks up here, sorta food trucks. Wonder if we could see. Oh, here we go. You can see Mount Fuji from here. That's what it is. Check that out. We are at Lake Kawaguchi. Behind us, or in front of us, is Mount Fuji, but in this side it is cloudy. So luckily in our previous stop we were able to take some photos without the clouds. But this is another popular tourist spot. There's a bunch of buses here, but it's very nice. You're like at the foothills of hills and mountains. Weather is okay. It's a bit warm, but there is a slight breeze. And they told us that there is some nice strawberries, some delicious strawberries that we're going to be checking out as well. Some local produce, I believe. This is peach. We got some grapes over there and some strawberries. All right, I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk about what I've been experiencing so far. So here you can use Apple Pay, contactless Apple Pay, not the actual card. If it has that logo, the 3-bar logo that looks like Wi-Fi, the curvy ones, it works. And the crazy thing is, so I have an Apple Watch, and this is it has the GSM, or like it has its own antenna, but I don't have it activated. but I'm usually piggybacking off of my Google phone, my Google Fi, and my iPhone connects to it. But there's times I turn off the internet sharing, but my watch still works. And I'm wondering if it's like picking off other iPhones in the area that have a signal and processes the transaction that way. I'm not really sure. I think it's pretty interesting because there's times I forget that my iPhone is not connected to the network, but the Apple Watch contactless Apple Pay payments work. And then it synchronizes when it connects back to my phone. I don't know. If someone out there knows how that works, I'd like to know. But yeah, I love to use the Apple Pay because they don't have international fees or anything like that, like per transaction fees, which is kind of ridiculous, man. It's like the world is getting small now. Like, it's just, let's enjoy it and stop with these petty, like, little transaction fees. Come on, man. So I've been using that here lately. In the Philippines, it's rare that I could use Apple Pay unless I use the actual card. And I've been drinking a lot of tea lattes here. And they're about 140 yen, which is just less than $1. So that's all I wanted to share for this moment, and we're gonna continue. So we're just gonna stop by this Fuji Sengen-Jinja shrine. We drove by it and we're like, hey, that looks dope. So we parked somewhere and we're gonna cross the street and check it out. This is pretty nice. We just drove by it and we're like, oh, what's that? So this place is nice. Smells good with all these trees. Oh, you know what? It has a $sign and a yen, so maybe, oh, commercial photography is not allowed. Yeah, there are some places where you can't do it. So I'm not a commercial, so I can use the camera. But wow, check this out. Very nice. So you know that whole saying, the old ball and chain. Guess what? I think we found our first hero, gentlemen. The ball and chain has been cut off. I wonder where that person is. We stopped by a thrift store, checking things out. I checked, I did not find any cameras. I was hoping to find some Sony cameras, but did not have any. But they have all sorts of things in here, furniture, electronics, shoes, many different things. And they're all used. It's a thrift store. They have some shoes, some rare shoes in there, some Air Force Ones, some Gucci, Louis Vuitton bags, Coach bags. The Coach bags are just like there, but they put the Louis Vuitton and Gucci stuff behind a case. I don't want to film inside because I don't think I'm allowed to film inside, but they have other tech stuff. Yeah, very interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything that interests me. But here in the parking lot, we got a Mitsubishi Delica. We don't have that. I don't know what brand of car this is. The logo is not familiar to me. A couple of these trucks. Man, we need these kinds of trucks, like smaller size trucks that you're able to have a flatbed that you can haul large items. And this is our car. It's a Honda, I don't know. But it's similar size as the Toyota that we used the last couple of days. Honda Step WGN. I seen one of these with the doors that open like a refrigerator. It's pretty dope. Let me try to post it, find it and post it on the video. Okay, we just finished lunch. It's a Katsuya place. The food was actually pretty good. Google reviews only had it for like 3.9, but I loved it. It was really delicious. I had like tempura and katsu shrimp and like chicken, I think, and some salad. The dressing was really good. So here we are at another thrift store. This one I think is a chain called Second Street. So we're gonna go check it out and see what we could find. All right, so I was able to kind of take some photos inside of things that were kind of interesting to me. So I used to collect shoes like in the 90s and part of the 2000s, but just not into it anymore. But I wanted to share, just in case some of you guys are still in this shoe game, some Jordans that I found on here. They're not recognizable. At least the colorways I don't recognize, but I know what model they are. I mean, you know, Jordan 5s, 1s, the different, I think there was like some 6s, but the colors, and the 4s too. The colors, the colorway, it wasn't recognizable to me because there's just so many like limited release BS. I don't know. I'm not into it anymore. But go check it out. Some Louis Vuitton stuff too. I don't know that kind of stuff, but Abby's like looking into it. And a lot of the condition, it's like brand new. This is supposed to be like you know, like a thrift store, but the shoes, when I looked at the tags, were floating around 12,000 to 34,000 yen. I'm not really sure how much that is in dollar, but just divide by about 156 to 157, because that is the conversion rate. $1 is, I think, around 156 yen, something like that, during the time of this recording. Okay, we are here at some kind of outlet, Gotemba Premium Outlet. I don't like these places. I don't know why. We have plenty of outlets in the US. I don't know why we're here, but you know me, I'm just a passenger. So I don't know. Oh, they have Callaway. Maybe I'll look at Callaway. I don't know. But this is what their outlet looks like, just like all the other outlets. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day because we've been out the whole day. This has been one of the farthest trips we've gone to. Mount Fuji, or that area we went to, was a bit far, and we saw a lot of traffic. So it's been a very long day. We're gonna head out for dinner and then maybe do a little bit more shopping. But our driver today, CJ, was a pretty cool guy. He was sharing with me that he also does export of Japanese vehicles, mainly in the Philippines, but he would like to look into importing vehicles to the United States. Vehicles that he's able to get are really interesting vehicles that many of you who watch my videos may be interested in. So vehicles such as the Nissan S15 Silvia, S2000, Honda S2000, Skyline are mostly R34, maybe R33, maybe R32. Just vehicles like that. He also can get some G-Wagon AMGs, but in the United States, those aren't really very difficult to find. Now, he can get right-hand drive. He can also get left-hand drive conversions. Pretty much what he shared with me today is that he can take care of everything here on the Japan side. You just have to figure out how to get it into your country, wherever you're at, and he'll take care of things. So if you are curious, I'm gonna put his email, his contact info in the video description below. I'm not getting any compensation on it. I just like to connect people, and I've only met him today, so I'm just passing on his information. If you need to get a hold of him, if you're curious about anything, if you need Japanese cars to get to your place, he's done a good number of transactions, at least to the Philippines. Many influential people he's hooked up. Mostly S15s, Silvias, S2000s, and G-Wagons. A lot of high-end vehicles. But yeah, so go give him a buzz, email him, contact him if you are curious. Again, there's no affiliation between me and him. I just met him today, and all I'm doing is passing on the information. But I am hungry. I am tired. I hope you like this video. So if you like the video, please do give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.